Hey guys, LTech here, and today I'm going to show you how to solve the 4x4 Rubik's Cube layer by layer. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So before we begin, I'm just going to say this is for people who have absolutely mastered the reduction method. If you are a beginner who knows how to solve a 3x3 and just got a 4x4 and wants to solve it, this is not for you. I highly recommend going and getting a good reduction method tutorial. I'm not exactly sure what video I watched to learn it, but 100% go watch that. For people that have mastered reduction method, I'm going to be using a lot of algorithms from that during the solves, and a bit of last layer stuff. You should know how to do all the parity errors and all of the edge pairing algorithms. So if you have done that, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I believe that is scrambled. So the first step to doing this is to build the white side in the bottom layer. So if you know reduction, which obviously you do, because I've made it very clear by now, if you have not learned reduction, you need to leave. But you just want to make the white center like normal, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm very bad at 4x4, by the way. I know I said mastered. I have mastered reduction, I'm just really slow at it. So, there we have the white side, or the white center. That took a lot longer than it should have. So now you just want to pair all four of the white edges. So I'll just pair one of them for now. And then you want to put that into place. And then you just want to go ahead and do that with all the other edges in the correct color scheme, and I'll come back when I've done that. Okay, so after you have built all four edges and put them in the correct color scheme, white on top, blue, orange, green, red, you want to go ahead and put in the corners like you would on a normal 3x3, just you don't have centers, so pay attention to the edges. For example, the blue-orange corner would go between the blue-orange edges. Okay, so at this point you should have the entire first layer done, and that was pretty simple, but just basic 4x4 stuff. So this is when the layer by layer part comes in. So the first step to doing layer by layer is to get all the bottom edges into the corner slots right here. So what you want to do that is, you see how we have a green and red edge right here. Well, if we twist that up, you see it takes the right corner spot, not the bottom one. So you want to find another green red edge, so this would go right here, and if we turn that up, we see that it goes into the left corner spot, so that's what we want. So we'll go ahead and insert that like you would normally insert a edge, and you have that now paired right there. So you just want to do that with the rest of them. Again, if you see right here, this is in the left spot, so if we move it down, it will be in the left spot between the blue and the red edge. So you just want to put that in using a normal beginner method algorithm, and you just want to continue that with the other second layer edges. Okay, so at this point you should have all the second layer centers filled in right here. If you do get a problem where this piece right here that needs to go right here is on top of one of the other centers, just mess around with putting some right here and then moving the third layer, and you'll probably figure it out yourself. Next, what we want to do is fill in these second layer centerpieces right here. So hang on one second. Okay, so how we're going to do that is, basically, if you've ever used commutators before, you probably don't need to know this, but we're going to take pieces from the top layer and put them into the top layer right here. Then we're just going to use a very simple algorithm to switch these two to these two. You probably already know it. So what a commutator is it moves two pieces on the cube without touching anything else. So the commutator we're going to use is going to move the top right piece right here and the top right piece right here and swap them. So what we're going to do is move, since we're going to swap this blue piece with this orange piece, and this is the orange layer, we're going to move this piece up so the blue is where the orange used to be. Then we're going to use U prime, then we're going to move this slice up, and we're going to do U, we're going to bring this slice back down, U prime, and move this slice back down. As you see now, we have the orange piece right here. So, next we're going to move over here. As you see, there's not a green piece that is in the top layer. There is red pieces, but we already have the red side intact. So we'll go ahead and do the blue side. So again, we're going to move this piece down here. So we're going to do okay, we have this right here now. Now we're going to move this right here. Okay, so now the algorithm that I'm going to show you right now is going to move this middle bar right here down to right here. So what you want to do is hold it from this angle so that the white side is on the back and the bar you're moving is towards you and not on this side. And if you've ever done the soon OLL before, which you probably have, you're just going to do that 3 times. So up, left, down, left, up, left, down, and then left again, like this. I keep saying left, it's actually up, but I'm just saying the basic notation. So repeat that 2 more times. And if you see right here, that bar is now into place. So now, as you see, we have a green piece in the top layer, and we have the green pieces right here. So we need to swap these 2 right here. Okay, and now we're going to swap these 2 right here. Okay, so now we just need to swap these down to here again. Okay, now we have the green side filled in. Now we just need the orange side. So, as you see, there's no orange pieces up here. So what we're going to have to do is take a orange piece from another layer right here and move it up here. So the commutator for that is the exact same as the other one, only opposite, and if this orange piece is right here, you can just continue using the one we're doing. But basically, we're going to move the left side up, and then do U, and move this up, U prime, this side down, U, this side down. Now we have an orange piece up here, and then just do this. We have this bar right here. Okay, so now we have the bottom 2 layers done. However, there is one more thing you have to learn, and that is this. So basically, you might have to move a bar 90 degrees. So this algorithm I'm going to teach you is going to rotate the top one 90 degrees. So the top center 90 degrees like this, and the front center 90 degrees. So what this is you just want to have the 2 centers you're going to swap right here. It doesn't exactly matter what side on the end, and you're just going to do both of these middle slices up, and you're going to do up like that, and you're going to move both of the middle slices down, and replace the up layer, and you're going to do that 6 times, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well I actually miscounted that, but as you see now both of these are in place, so I just thought you might need that. So the next step is going to be getting these third layer. So this is definitely the hardest part of the solve. So basically you just want to start out by moving the third layer and seeing if any of these third layer edges matches up with any. So you see this matches up. Okay, so if you have a piece that matches up, you just want to move that out into the top layer, so kind of like an F2L pair. And now you want to move the third layer again and see if any more match up. So this matches up, so you want to move that into the top layer. Be careful not to mess up your other pair. Now continue moving, but as you see on the third layer we only have all pieces that have yellow and no pieces that can go in. So at this point you want to replace the layers right here only in the opposite order you did. So first we took out the orange and blue pair. Now we want to put in this pair first. To keep same pair, it's actually not. So we're going to put that back in, then we're going to put the blue and orange back in. Okay, so that may have changed something. It actually didn't look like it did that time. Now we'll just rotate the top layer and then take both of these out again. Okay, so now both of those pieces are in the top layer. Look, and we actually did make a piece right there. So now we can replace both of those pairs in the top layer. So, okay, so now we have 1, 2, and then 3. So now we only have one more tower right there. So let's go ahead and put all 3 of these that are solved into the top layer. Okay, and we will move around. Actually, we don't have any in the middle layer still, so we'll just replace some of these again. And okay, so again we're back to just having this one right here. So at this point you just kind of want to mess around with taking out pairs and moving the third layer until you get this piece in, and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so I'm back again. Hang on a minute. Looks like my camera messed up. Just put that back on. Okay, so now I have all of the third layer edges done. So now we're gonna move on to the centerpieces. So for that, we're just going to use the exact same algorithm we did for getting these pieces and moving them here. So we'll go ahead and actually messed up a piece right here doing something. So hang on a minute, let me fix that. If you do make a mistake, they're normally pretty easy to fix. Actually, it looks like I can just do a 90-degree flip for that. Okay, I'll just do these soon 3 times. Okay, so now we have the third layer fixed, and we're just going to use computators to fill in the third layer centers. So we'll move these 2 pieces. Okay, we now have that right there. Go ahead and move this red piece down to right here. Okay, got this red piece. Now we have a green piece in the top layer. Go ahead and fix that. Okay, orange piece. Okay, and blue piece. And finally, a red piece. Okay, so now we have the third layer done, so now we'll move on to the top layer. So as you see, we have two, you want to look for yellow edges that are on top. So if you have two yellow edges that are adjacent to each other right here, you want to do front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, and front inverted. Now, if you have a bar of them, a straight line, you want to do that again. Okay, so now you just want to continue solving the corners like you normally would do a CFOP solve. Okay, and A prime right here. Okay, so now you should have all the corners solved, and I believe we have a U prime. Okay, so now the entire cube is solved like it should be on the 3x3, but if you look here, we have some parity issues. So what we want to do this is basically the edge pairing parity that you get on a reduction solve. So we need to move these two pieces right here. So what you want to do is make this yellow and orange piece and this yellow and orange piece across from each other. So this needs to go right here. So we'll just move that over there. And now this yellow and this yellow and orange next to each other. Don't be afraid to mess up the cube. So now we're just going to use whatever algorithm you used for switching both of these. I personally I slice over this, then I do front inverted, up, and then, no, that's not what I do. I do, Nick, what have you done? What have you done? Okay, so, hang on a minute. That fix everything? I think it did. Okay, so my algorithm that I use is I move this slice over, and I do front inverted, up inverted, front, up, right, up inverted, right, and I slice that back over. And now you just want to solve the 3x3 stage of it. This is kind of like what you would do on reduction. Actually, it's exactly like what you would do on reduction. And I'll go ahead and come back to you when I've done that. Okay, so I've done the 3x3 stage of that, and now I'm completely solved. I just have a slight parity. So I'll move that right here, and do my parity algorithm for that. So just basic reduction. And I believe, what did I use for a setup move? And you have successfully solved your 4x4 layer by layer, so I hope this helped you a lot. I came up with this method completely by myself, so I guess you can call it the LT 4x4 method. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe and things. I've been LTech cubing, or LTech cubing, I mean. Goodbye.